Straight Dynasty. Hope y'all having a good day. Welcome back. And today we're going to be looking at another album by IDK, Is He Real? Is He Real? Now, personally, haven't really heard much IDK, only heard a couple songs, but the only songs I really listened to was when he featured Denzel Curry on it. And one song I heard was called Once Upon a Time with Denzel Curry. It was heat. Like, I really like the old school kind of sound they had, how they were like rapping on there, what in the wordplays and stuff like that. You know, right now I kind of prefer Denzel Curry, like that could change, that could not change. I don't know. So let's just get right into it and see how it goes. Next, the first song is Cloud Blue.
Then the pearly gates open, and you walk inside, and you see everyone that died, like Grandma, Mrs. Lynch, and you wake up from a dream because God isn't fucking real.
Oh, whoa. That ending right there. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that ending right there, but wow, the kids sure knew a lot about what happens when people die. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting intro, especially the ending. But let's just move on. Next song is 4200 Choices.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a Draco and baby, no one warned you, ain't no time for no baby. My mama told me go to church, I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get if I take the lady in front of me's purse. Chasing, bitch, I'm drowning. Ooh, by the boat.
Okay, that song that was a really good song. Like again, the rhyme scheme's really good, and like how he sounds and how the beat was just like hanging like doom. Well, I think that's how it sounded. But the thing is, it just was so short. Like that's the thing. Like it wish it was like a little bit longer and would have been a better song to me. Next song is the E in Blue.
Forgive me. And we'll hope they see you. Together. Get us through the bad weather.
Okay, so that song really, well, it wasn't really a song, it was more of like a skit. But like basically, like I feel like this album kind of had like religious Bible God-ish type of feel to it, which I'm not mad at. Like that's haven't really heard that in a while, so that might be interesting. So in this part, like it's maybe kind of sound like in a way someone like being baptized, because you hear him going underwater, and then all the voices are muffled up, and then he comes up, he's like trying to catch his breath and all that. And yeah, that's really what I got from it. Not much really to say about the skit, like it was there, so not really much to say about it. Next song is Alone.
Trying to figure out the path I'm taking, so I ain't got the time for all the gossip hating. But my teacher told me I would never know shit, since I used to be a daydreamer. So I'm like, dear teacher, suck my penis. Everything.
Yeah, that song Alone, like basically him just like talking about how he really don't have time for like all like the drama, people around him and all that. Like he really been like focused on him and basically like basically now he's living the life that he's dreamed about since he was in school. Also talking about like the teacher like said he wouldn't be nothing, but really ended up learning more than what he did during school, which was kind of interesting to hear about. But the song didn't really grab me that much, to be honest. Like it was like the hook was kind of weak, and honestly the production didn't really hit that hard, which I don't think it was supposed to. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Next is 24.
Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Don't make no clap back when you back my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money.
I remember when Denzel Curry said that, who's that peeking at my window? Baby, please pass the extendo. That kind of remind me of that.
First of the month, I'm a running back. Hey, same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back.
Yeah, 24. That was actually a pretty good one. Basically talking about he got his bag. He's not sharing with anybody. He's able to do a couple stuff with his bag that you're not able to do, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of like an up-paced song. It was basically bumping and it sounded pretty good. Except again, it was kind of short, which I think worked to advantage this time.
What's her name? I don't know, fucked a long time ago. Great if a rich nigga flirt, they gon' flirt right back. They gon' kiss you on the mouth, they gon' tell you the one. Every time I see you post a picture, you be in a hotel, at the hotel, knowing damn well you just got that new apartment.
Okay, that song Lily. That was also another good song. I kind of liked how he like used his vocals a little bit in the hook, and basically he's talking about how like a girl will be like basically a girl being fake to like a person who's famous. Like he say, if a rich person flirts at her girl, she'll flirt right back. Basically saying like, basically trying to show like she's trying to like, get your money and all that. And he's not with all that, like he can see through everybody in a way. Pretty good song. I'll give it a thumbs up. Next song is Porno.
Them Cocoa Puff titty balls make a nigga balls fall inside of her jaws while the draws fall off.
Wait. What was that? What has happened?
She's selling, she working, no lying, the price right, no flirting, I'm buying.
Is that Pusha T? Because it says no features on here. Is that Pusha T?
She wanna lock lips, I just put over, made her stop picking.
When did JID get here? Okay, so that song, I never heard someone talking about having sex with a girl that sounds like that. Like, it was just like kind of all over the place. Like, so nice to comment first, then that beat happened, then the girls start talking, then Pusha T came out of nowhere, and then I heard moaning, and then JID came up at the end. Like, I honestly don't know how to feel about this song. It was alright, I guess. Like, I don't know if I go back to play it though. Like, I don't know. Next song is called I Do Me, You Do You.
Starting to become so clear to me.
Do you believe that there's a higher power?
I mean, hell yeah, it's a higher power. And it's what brings you that immense joy.
It's just as crazy as us telling a caveman we built robot bitches we could fuck.
Wait. What was that ending? You go from X to person. Hey, do you think there's a higher being out there? And they explain their whole reasoning, and then you go to that. Like, I was gonna say that song, like that. Honestly, that question does make you think about. Personally, I believe there is, but who knows? Some people may think differently. But kind of interesting end. Who would tell a caveman that though? But let's just go on to the next song, which is December.
My fire was for the light timber. Tiptoeing across a nigga. We're gonna need to call him when I get wet. Slim with them thighs that mismatch. Every time I hear your body calling my name, I go outside in the hurry. You don't give enough to be my girlfriend. Hey, every twist and every turn and every bend.
Look at that song. Like, he has some good vocals on there. I'll give him that. Him and the other person. Which I don't know, because this album all of a sudden doesn't say like any names or features whatsoever. Did okay on there too. Like, it was a pretty decent song with some pretty decent vocals. Okay. Next song. The do-rag is coming off.
awful how often we argue about these religions, what's right and what's sin, and who's lost and who's winning, while the winters of the ones without homes are too chilling. Would hell be a better place? We're told not to love worldly things, but we come from the dirt of the earth, and the earth is so worldly.
Yeah, it's on European skies. Basically asking all these questions. Asking all these questions about like religion wise, like is it really right to judge someone, like, and should we really be focused on religion this much? If I guess there's like basically I guess like if people are suffering, like basically judging like some of the things that people have said, like about the earth, about like its belongings. This like basically anything about religion, has like kind of questioning it in a way, which I found kind of interesting. But like the song wasn't too interesting. That's the thing. Interesting concept, just like not really interesting sounding. Next song is No Cable.
It's funny how I went from Paperboy to making that Paperboy.
From being a paperboy to making that paperboy. Yeah, because see, of course, why would I even ask that? Of course y'all get it. I just thought that was an interesting rhyme scheme.
Guns pop, we lose a life, and that's the real conclusion. We watch and change the channel while we make excuses. In 2019, and probably still in 2020, and probably 20 years later, cause this shit ain't gonna leave, it's never gonna end.
That's what I be thinking too. Like sure, we can like make like all these movements and stuff like that, but in the end, is it really gonna end though? Like, is racism, like police brutality, and all that, like, is it really gonna like eventually like, go away in the end? Because it's been around for like centuries now, hasn't it? Because like since slavery to now, like it still goes on. Like, is it really ever gonna go away? That's just a question I have.
We all brothers and sisters, we all brothers and sisters.
Okay, I wish that song didn't have such an awkward cut to it. But it was like an interesting thing to listen to, basically saying like just giving like a little insight on like these like racial issues, like black people losing their lives, and then basically saying like we're all brothers and sisters, basically saying like we're all the same, no matter basically how we act or who we are. And then I still had that one question, like, is racism really ever gonna like go away like forever? And honestly, yeah, like I believe him saying like not every person is like racist in a way. Like honestly, just like an interesting thing to listen to. I'll give it that. Okay, so next song is Digital.
Digital dash. He used to run with a gun and a mask. He used to take all your shit in the stash. Look, everybody starts as a kid with a pure heart. Then they turn to him. Papa died, mama died. All the nigga know is sin. I'm shutting away the feelings inside. I'm feeling the feet and feeling the miles. Feeling the streets, dodging the sign.
Now that's on Digital. Like I understand what he was talking about. Basically, like how like the system's kind of messed up in a way, and like how people like what people had to do in order to like, get certain stuff. Now they're good now. I guess that's what I got from it. But really, I didn't really like that song that much. I just didn't really like the sound of it, to be honest. Like, I don't think I'll really ever go back to that song. I'm being real, like, honestly. Next song is Michael, What the Okay, can we keep one voice and like get rid of the next, because honestly I do not like how he did the beginning part of this song right here.
My stepfather texted me and told me that mama died, ain't had a bus for a call. Now he just taking a house and a wealth.
Can we get a different hook, please, though? Like, please.
Bitches see him, they scream it, they draw quick. Coliseums, I see him, but draw shit.
Okay, that song sounded like a bit better than like what we've been hearing for like the past couple songs, but it was still a song to me. Like, well, really, like, I thought the first verse better than the second. The hook, that one person, when you're saying Michael, what? Like, that part can go. Like, you leave the auto-tune part, but that part, that can go, to be honest. But I like the first verse, though. You can tell he really don't like his stepdad. Like, wow. Like, that was like a little deep right there, so I'll give it points for that. But besides that, it was just an okay song. And we're at the last song called Julia, ...
I could have been a college student paying my tuition, but I couldn't even tell you what the fuck my major is. And this what they say, there's no jobs for niggas that paint. So my whole fucking life I grew up thinking I can't. Mama was losing hair and losing the weight, then eventually losing her brain.
Wait, did that mean she had cancer? Oh, that's sad.
Never be the same. When she died is when I heard my stepfather gave her AIDS.
Oh, okay, that song was kind of deep in a way. Like the first part of it was talking about like how like his life was been kind of hard, with, like school, and, like Faisy felt like he couldn't like do anything because of like the whole art thing, and then him losing his mother, like finding out like later on it was because his stepdad. It was kind of like a deep thing, and then he's asking like, where was God then? And like honestly, kind of a sad and deep song at that part, and overall I thought it was like an interesting thing to listen to. Now that was Idk-Is Is He Real, and how I feel about it, I'll say like it's experience for sure. Like there's been like it's basically just talking about like religion, asking like the question like, is God like really real, or is he like just like some, like, is he real or is he not, in a way? And basically, and then Idk just talking about like stuff that's going on with his life, religious stuff, racial issues, and things like that. Basically, I feel like questioning like where was God, like with all this, I think is what he was saying. And I thought it had like an interesting story. It's just like the music part to me was kind of weak. Like there really was like only like one or two songs I would like really go back to after this. But like, the thing is, like those songs are like so short to where like would I really go back to it? Like the album was like an interesting listen. Like it made you think a lot. But then again, it's like, would you? But then at the end, I question myself like, would I really go back to it? And like because like the one thing about like this project is like, the one thing about me with albums, like it can have a good message, but it also has to sound good. And I feel like most of it sound like okay. When there was like one song I didn't really care for, Digital. And yeah, that's really how I feel about it. Like I don't really know like how to rate this. Like I don't think it's like horrible, but I just feel like it could have been better in my opinion. So I honestly think it's like an average project to me. That's just my opinion. Like y'all can disagree if y'all want to, but this is really how I feel about the project. It's really just like an okay thing, and I'm honestly questioning if I really would go back to it or not. That's what I stand for. That's what I stand for this project. But anyways, that was my review on Idk-Is Is He Real. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you disagree with my opinion, please let me know how you feel about in the comments below. And this was Trey Dynasty, and I hope y'all have a good day. Thank you.